No, go forward. Why are you going backwards?
I'm sorry,
Go
guys. I
forward.
had to stretch.
The car
You're
should
clear?
be amphibious. Could we get
Yeah, it's
another
Russian.
car
It's amphibious.
to push this car?
No, it'll go. Don't worry. It's going.
You good?
Four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive.
We get behind it and push it.
Come on, guys, let's push.
Push. Push.
Hit it with your rifle.
Push.
Yeah.
It's going. It's going. It's going.
Can someone
Yeah,
grab
it's
my
going.
car?
It's going. Don't worry. It's going.
Hit it.
Let's go. Huh.
How long can
Can
I
you
last
swim?
under this? Yeah, I mean, I'm
you
just
swim?
chilling under here. Do you think that I have breath or not?
Nah, you should be like a submarine. You should be fine. It's
So
Soviet
far,
technology.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling.
Being chilling.
You at the
Looks
bottom of the
chilling.
ocean already, or does it go further?
I see rocks. Oh, it flipped over.
Oh, can you drive it out of the water?
I was trying to, but no. Won't
It's
start.
just
I think I
dead?
need some gas.
Horse dude, what are you doing?
Arma Reforger is, as of May 2022, an early access spin-off of the Arma series, which may or may not serve as a sort of alpha test for Arma 4 and is most certainly a jump for the Arma series into the console market. As of the time of writing, there are a handful of mods, none particularly game-changing, and the game is in a very raw state. The servers, even official Bohemia Interactive Conflict servers, are a mess and will boot you randomly if they let you in at all. And it costs $30 with the promise of about a year's worth of support, or however long it takes to ship Arma 4. So the question has been begged, is it worth it? Short answer, no, but check back later. The longer answer is yes, but only if you're a hardcore Arma nut, or are willing to wait a bit for the big-time mods. What is on offer is a bare-bones affair, but also really quite polished for an Arma game. Contradictory, I know, but that's where we're at. For those new to the Arma party, it may be a great way to jump into the series. Arma is a massive open-world military simulation-ish game with vehicles and realism of a level games like Battlefield just cannot compare to. Inventory systems, contextual interaction menus, realistic-ish gunplay and physics, one or two well-placed bullets can kill you, and that's just the base package, ignoring the dedicated mod community who will mod all that to make it even crazier. Entire genres have spawned from Arma 2 mods. Ever play survival PvP games like DayZ, or a battle royale game like PUBG, or even a new trend role-play games like GTA RP? All of those started as Arma 2 mods. So it's sort of an underground cult classic of the PC gaming genre, but also it's where hits are made. And Reforger seems to be an attempt to take that to the mainstream, and especially to consoles. The setting here is a 1989 Cold War. You can be the US or the Soviets. There is no single-player campaign as of time of writing, just a tutorial, so we don't have much more than that. But it is a great setting, and one of the main selling points for me and my friends, having 80s era weapons from both the US and Soviets is a really cool, underused setting, and they nail that aesthetic here. And remember, the only good commie is... Anyhow, context menus and world interaction have always been a staple of Arma, and here they've been completely overhauled to be much more user-friendly. This is great because context menus are a backbone of modding, and are why things like life RPG mods and hardcore milsim mods have thrived in older Arma titles, allowing for an extreme wealth of interactions that other shooters just cannot compare to. Graphics are certainly not the best in the FPS genre, but much better than previous titles and very functional. Textures look decent. Vehicles and weapons look really good. The map, Everon, which is a throwback to the first Arma title, feels like it could be a real place with worn paths in the backwoods, cities that aren't just copy-pasted building assets but feel lived in, and bases and outposts placed in logical areas that make sense strategically for a military to put a base there. Most notably, however, is how streamlined the frame rate is. On my thoroughly mid-range NVIDIA 1660, it caps at 60 FPS easily and rarely dips below, a far cry from Arma 3, which can vary wildly depending. So optimization seems to have been a focus here, and it has really paid off. However, we will see if once the major mods hit, that holds true. Hoping it does, but it's hard to say. Gunplay is tight and as realistic-ish as ever. Arma shooting is not like Call of Duty or Battlefield. Physics matter. Bullets drop. Range matters, and yes, you need to adjust your sights. Though bafflingly, it only goes up to 300 meters. What's the deal with that, Bohemia? Getting a stable firing position, prone or kneeling, with time to aim, is far, far more accurate than running and gunning COD style. Though it may also leave you open, and in Arma, he who gets seen first is usually dead. This leads to combat working somewhat like a milsim scenario, where flanking, cover, good positions, and intelligent decision-making trump having great witch shooting skills most of the time. A perfect shooter for a slow old man like myself, then. Vehicles are limited here, mostly jeeps and supply trucks, though a couple of vehicles have mounted guns, and those are fun if you can coordinate with some friends, or even over the radio system, which works really well and seems to be a takeoff on the Joint Task Force radio mod that was available in Arma 3. The driving physics are fine, and the interaction Arma is known for is on display, with physical interaction points in the vehicle to do things like turn on headlights and hazards, or even start the engine. I fully expect that they will flesh out more complex vehicles later with this feature, but also am impressed how easily I can see the system translate to controllers and thus consoles, meaning the full Arma experience may well be in reach of console players, including mods. Yes, mods, because the workshop is built right into the game. Much like the Skyrim Special Edition, the mod workshop is in-game, and it seems that mods will be cross-platform. Right now, because it's a brand new engine, the mods are slim pickings, but there are already prototype Life and DayZ style mods, and it's only been a week, so patience will be the order of the day if you want great mods, because with the optimizations the game has for better frame rates and context and interaction, when those Life mods and Milsim and other mods hit, I have a feeling more people than ever might get the chance to experience them right away. So what's the takeaway? Well, I get some of the backlash. $30 is a lot to ask for the package on offer right now. I usually review games on a fucking buy it, wait for a fucking sale or a fuck it scale, but in this case, and very apt for an Arma game, I'm going to mod my review score to wait for some fucking mods. $30 is a completely reasonable asking price once there are solid, good game modes available. But what is on offer now, I cannot recommend to anyone who isn't an Arma superfan like myself. And those people already own the game. If you don't, wait for, at bare minimum, a working DayZ King of the Hill and Life RP mod, and then it will absolutely be worth the $30 they're asking, as you can get hundreds of hours out of those mods. I have a few other reviews lined up. Been busy month for indie titles, and so should be releasing a few more full reviews coming soon. I humbly ask you to share this video if you liked it, and thank you for watching.